see it's a little bit. We let it back, let me don't look up straight. And then you bring it back to the flexion. Exhale easy. Let's move it down.
Few are educated, but many are schooled. That was one of the greatest problems of our time, said St. Thomas More. One of the greatest problems. Problems are there everywhere. But the greatest problem is our consciousness, our absorbing capacity has been disconnected from our originality, from trying to understand or trying to know what is our value, what is our strength. That they have disconnected. The day they have disconnected, they know you might land up into the NIMHANS, into the mental hospitals. So they created another mental hospital. That mental hospital name is called the TV, the mobile, the social media. And then you go there and you shout and scream. But in the mental hospital, when you shout and scream, they catch you and they jab you, they punch you, they inject you to keep your mouth shut. But here, in the social media, in the TV, you can scream because on the other side, nobody can hear. Even if they hear, they cannot directly catch you, to hit you. Both are mental problems, said St. Thomas More, born on 7th February 1678 in London. St. Thomas More attained Samadhi on 6th July 1535 in London. He was not attained Samadhi, he was physically assassinated, physically executed by the king. Sir Thomas More, venerated in the Catholic Church as Saint Thomas More, was an English lawyer, social philosopher, author, statesman, and noted Renaissance humanist. He also served Henry VIII as Lord High Chancellor of England from October 1529 to May 1532. He wrote Utopia, published in 1516, which describes the political system of an imaginary island state. St. Thomas More said, one of the greatest problems of our time is that many are schooled, but few are educated. Many people have been schooled. That was a trick played by the emperors and by the kings when they were being thrown out. People are asking for freedom, freedom, freedom. Give them the freedom, but give them more than they can take. Anything excess. Even Amrita becomes excess. Amrita is in excess also becomes poison. Everything should have a limit. Nothing should be excess. So they said, give them more education and confuse them. School them. Drag them out from the Gurukula and tell all the gurus are bad people. All the Swamijis are bad people. All the mullahs and church fathers are bad people. The religion itself is bad. And one time telling is not enough. So they became the followers of our Hitler. Hitler said 100 times said a lie becomes a truth. They understood that even though they do not want to respect him, they wanted him to die and make him a bad man, but his philosophy was very good, yes, for them. 100 times said a lie. To how do you make the 100 times said a lie becomes a truth? Then they knew these people. Have to be non-stop brainwashed. All that glitters is not that gold, so glittering is very, very important. Even the flies kept on falling into the fire, even though fire looks very, very glittering and keeps on falling. and the other flies knows, but it still keep on falling into the fire and they get killed. And people, people and the fly are not different. These are gulamas. To make them gulama is very important. If they become masters, they will not fall into the fire. So they create the fire in the cities. Called Industrial Revolution, brought the people into the cities and showed them beautiful, beautiful colors, high-tech music, pop music, drum beat, as if there is something going on. Big hubba is going on, and people got attracted. And in the attraction, they became mad. In that madness, you got the police and the judges to tie them up and inject them, like what happens in the mental hospital. One of the greatest problems over time is that many are schooled. From morning 9:30 to 3:30 in Rackham schools, after 3:30 children have been given homework. I told the teachers, look, homework is my home. Homework. You trick me by telling children are getting homework. Means your work, you send it to my house and then you call it homework. You are tricking. Teachers are also become slaves. Those days teachers are gurus, like God. Now teachers, the BEO, the block education officer, the deputy director, education minister, everybody considers teachers as slums, as cheap, as slaves, and they kick them left and right. They made the teacher a nobody. They have to make the teacher a nobody, so then only they'll get gulamas, slaves for them to work. When teachers became a nobody, children also started misusing the teacher. When they start misusing the teacher, when they don't have respect for the teacher, they started losing the respect for the guru and the Swamijis and the temples and the God. And the only one God is the managing directors and chairmen of the companies. And the chief ministers. And the political mainstream. And finished. Life is finished. People wanted freedom. When they asked for freedom, this is what is you. Many are schooled. Yes, they are schooled. 9:30 to 3:30. Yes. What did they teach? They taught them nothing. What did they teach? Children themselves do not know what did they learn. They all learn like a parrot, but if you ask them what did they learn, they do not know. They have not have any consciousness, neither they have any absorbing capacity. Both has been disconnected because they have so many things are given. And then when they went home, parents will ask them what did they teach, and parents might go mad if they see them what they're teaching and the children have not understood anything. This is for the bookish idea, bookish knowledge. I'm sending my children working very hard and giving them money. To stop them, there's a tuitions. Homework. Parents forgot to ask them. Homework is my homework. In Rackham school, when they sent them at 3:30 for homework, I told them, if you send the children with your work, the major part of the daytime, my children are there with you in the school, 9:30, 3:30. But if you send them with the homework, tomorrow my dustbin in the kitchen and my washing clothes, I will throw it into a classroom telling that is the homework. That is a classroom, classbook. After 3:30, children are mine. If children are with the parents after 3:30, they'll understand the Sanskriti, understand the culture. That stabilizes for them to know the consciousness. That consciousness should never come. Many are schooled, St. Thomas More said, but few are educated. Education means the practical knowledge. Education means the karma yoga. Keep doing work without expecting results. Never mind you have sent the children to the school, but don't send them to the tuitions. One of my good friend, a patron friend, called Mahavir Jain, he's got 2 daughters. And he said, my children are all 9900, 100%, 100. Even when they were in the SSLC examination, in the month of June, in the month of January, February is coming. Guruji, please give me some storybooks. A storybook for my daughters to read. Why? They already completed the portions. They know everything, but still they study. No, they get it. And the results came, they were 100 out of 100. Yes. He said, I never send my children to the tuitions. Never. Come home, they are with me. Me, my Samskriti, my puja, my bhajan. But when teachers are teaching, they have been very conscious. That teaching the children to be conscious, to make them conscious, to know their absorbing capacity, is to make them learn the Samskriti right in the house. In the house, you should have early morning. You have to do your yoga asanas. You have to clean the house together, cook the food together, wash the clothes together, be with the parents. That Samskriti, when children understand, they become more conscious. And whatever they teach, they are schooled, but they are not educated, will never come. They are schooled, but the practical education never came. When after the schooling, they go to the factories. Factories are also another place to make them a slave. Here they taught them nothing. When they know nothing, then they gave them as slaves to work them. And throughout the schooling time, your money has been taken by the people, by the business people. The people who run the school have taken all your money, hard labor, for teaching them nothing but, and also for not teaching the Samskriti also. For not teaching Samskriti and to fight with the father and said, shut your mouth, father. I know, better you give me a part of your property. To tell that you spend more than 10 years, 12 years in the schooling. Never mind, because it is now the way of life. You are sending the children to the school, and I have no objection, provided when they come back home, be with the children. From there they go to the factories. Without the factories spending a single pie, they got gulamas, 12 years gulamas right in the factory. 12 years they have been told to shut their mouth, to make them a slave. Now they got slaves. And the slaves will work. But you be careful. You teach the children, when they go to the factory also, never mind, because the mass hypnotism happened. When everybody is running, we have to run. But when you are in the factory, be a karma yogi. Keep doing work without expecting. Work very, very hard. Be conscious and absorb everything. You be the prey. You try to prey on them. They let them not pray you. You pray on them. When you go there, you try to learn everything. That will be as additional expertise on you to become a master. That mastership is your gain. That mastership is a profit. Save, then spend. That mastership will make you look like a human being. That mastership helps you to send your roots deeper for you to stand taller. That mastership is called the truth. That mastership is very close. Or that mastership itself called the temple, the church and the masjid. And in the temple and the church and the masjid, you see the God, and that is your happiness. And when you understand that happiness, then mountains are again mountains and mountains. Rivers are again rivers, valleys are again rivers. You suddenly feel there's a love relationship between you and your wife, you and your mother, you and your children, you and your family, and you will never sell your family property, because Jab Tak Suraj, that is going to give you the strength in your old age time. St. Thomas More said, one of the greatest problems over time is that many are schooled, but few are educated. Few are practically educated. Few are made conscious. Throughout your schooling, they made you unconscious. They made you a slave. Try to understand it. Please try to be conscious. Don't tell them Acharya Rakamji or Swami Rakamji is twisting and turning things. No, I'm not twisting and turning. I'm trying to tell you, be conscious. Love, we need love. When love is there, no corona disease can help, will come near to you. No diseases can disturb you. Only in love, health is grown. Without love, diseases grows. Please try to understand. To understand that, when children come back from the school, you have to be next to the children, play with them. Whatever your Samskriti games, and then plant a tree. Try to make them understand that is the land, not your flat. No, please come out of the flats. Take the land where you can have your feet on the earth and enjoy the sunlight and the rainwater harvesting. Once you understand the nature, and when you can do puja for the nature by collecting rainwater and converting rainwater harvesting and the sunlight so solar, you have become the first human being. St. Thomas More said, one of the greatest problems of our time is that many are schooled but few are educated. This is my 326th small talks.